That was crazy. I fought these soldiers that were made out of stone, like knights in armor. They were made out of like rocks.
Like, what is this? There's rock man.
That's what you're seeing.
Made out of stones or
Yeah.
something?
The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
I hope that's good.
Astonishing.
It'll be
Can I
good.
see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had
Yeah, I'm not
always believed existed,
Harry Potter at all.
but could never.
It's a free game this month, so I just want to check it
Miriam,
out and see what
and
it's
perhaps
like.
George, died
I
in
am
pursuit
totally
of knowledge
against
that has been dormant for centuries.
stuff.
And you,
See.
it seems,
I trust my
are the key to understanding
trust the
why
Holy Spirit.
we were.
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
You know, because I'm always telling people
Someone's
like,
coming.
don't watch Harry Potter and all this stuff. So
Who were they?
I
don't
want
know.
to. I've seen all the movies,
But,
you know.
sir,
So
you shouldn't.
yeah, I mean, I've seen all the basic parts, but I wanted to see.
I was right.
Ranrock.
I want to see
Seems my reputation
how,
precedes me.
I want
I
to
was
know.
beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
I just want to see how it
Why are
is.
you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Do that.
Find your way out.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
I was like, man, I don't get to school. I also want to see, like, you know, such a pretty. I mean, look at that. That's beautiful. Graphics are awesome. Yeah. The only problem I have is with the spells because I was reading an article about J.K. Rowling, and she said she put some of the spells that were in the movie, at least, were real spells,
Oh, good.
like
We
for
haven't missed
witchcraft,
the sorting
like
ceremony.
white witchcraft, she called it.
I'm no expert, but
It's all bad.
that's
That's why I didn't want to play it or watch.
appropriate. Now,
I mean, that's why I didn't watch.
I need
I
to
don't watch
study
the
this
movies
locket as soon as
anymore.
I can, but first
And
I
I'm
must
not,
contact
like-
the ministry.
I don't know, but
They need to know what
it's
happened to
weird.
George
It's not
and
like
the
there's so
Wonder
many other
Grandma.
games that are so much.
For the moment, I ask that
Evil.
you keep all that's happened this
I
evening
guess.
between you and me.
I
of
guess
course.
the fact that I'm actually
Thank you.
fighting against evil, even though
Ready
I'm
for the sorting
using
ceremony?
technically in real world what's evil. You know, what I'm saying? This is why as a Christian, it's not about what God doesn't care about playing this game. But if it's gonna like what I'm saying, if it's gonna make me aggravated, I'm not gonna play it. Like this, if it gets to me, I just want to see what it's like. Basically. That's so. Because I know I've told people all the time, like, you should watch Harry Potter and all this stuff.
I'm jealous.
I'm kind of being hypocrite.
Black.
You know, whatever. That's life.
Prepare yourself to meet
But
the
I don't know if I'll keep
headmaster.
playing it. I'm just kind of testing the waters. to see
Fig,
how I feel about it.
nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If
Professor
you're
Black.
lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Wait a minute.
Welcome. You're just in time.
Weasley.
Have a seat.
So are the actual? I don't even know. So the Ron and
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain...
everybody has that you moron hat.
expectations.
And, I mean, who doesn't go somewhere?
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder...
They do a good job of making evil, like witchcraft, look fun. You know what I mean? For a kid, I can totally
What
understand why
is
kids
it?
get into this stuff. That's the danger of it, I think.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You're undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
Yay, Hufflepuff!
That's my kind of group. Loyalty, hard work.
Better be Hufflepuff!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
What? You snake?
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley.
Is that Weasley's
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
mom?
As deputy
Sister?
headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
Like, I don't know if
This
this
way.
has any connection to the movies. Like, is Ron Weasley in this? Like, are they in it? The characters from the movie? I don't know.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
What?
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
What? I don't understand anything she said. Oh, thank goodness I don't have to say it.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Of course, they make everybody seem nice, so no, that's just pretty. Kind of creepy, but pretty.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Oh, cappuccino before class. A little breakfast over here. Uh-huh. Now hold on. Performance, okay. Wait, no, I turned motion blur off, bro. I hate motion blur. I hate film grain. I hate all this stuff. Okay, that's fine. Okay, gameplay, controller, access map, build guide. Huh. So I can't do anything right now. Alright. Hello.
Revelio.
Starting Hogwarts in the 5th year.
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind. I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Ew.
Revelio.
What's this? Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Everybody's so nice.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Arthur's got you. It's all right. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be
what
a
is
bit
wrong with his
overwhelming at
voice?
first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way.
He sounds like one of his
Really
goblins.
glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Sounds his
Was that
voice does
your
not
cat?
match. Like,
No,
it doesn't even sound like a
I
kid.
think. Don't have any pets
Sounds
of
like
my
an
own,
old man.
unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Revelio.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to responders. Do keep up. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says. Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Revelio.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something. here. It's the heart of the hive. Station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead.
She's a witch.
It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of.
Goodness
and
gracious.
she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
I'm not sure how the
Understood,
graphics look
Professor.
on YouTube.
Good. Now,
This game has
as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit
I feel
of
like
an
I'm watching the
exceptionally
movies
skilled
like
team of witches and wizards to
years
guide
ago.
you.
I don't, like I said
Speaking
before,
of
I don't watch them
guides,
anymore. I'm not.
And so that I may avoid
it's
another
just-
not-so-subtle
I don't like-
reproof from
I don't know,
Professor
I'm weird
Weasley,
with
why
certain
don't I
things.
show you the clever enchantment we included in the
But
field
I wanted
guide's
to check
map?
out and see what it's
Unfold it
like.
and have a look.
Okay. Yeah, I have to go over here.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able...
One thing I don't like, well, I'll say I can't skip through. Oh gosh, this is okay. See, I have all kind of. Yeah, I have gear. Watch this. It's not here. Okay. There we go. Oh. That's weird. I don't know where to, No, I had some crazy... Oh, change appearance. This is what it was. Yeah, right here. Look at this. Woo! Oh, okay. What's this? Okay. Complete. Okay. Got it. That. Collections. Oh, there was something. So what I thought so. Oh, okay. I can go see. Oh, yeah, I don't have to go. Oh, got it. I got it.
Revelio.
Surely they don't show a column with the murdered student.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's some...
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brain.
Yes.
Revelio.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
I'd be glad if they let us convene at the
What?
instead.
My parents didn't.
Whoa.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it. Revelio. Lumos.
My favorite room.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide him off back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Yeah. Look at my outfit. This is a... I made it to the school though, see? Well, like, right here, like the gear, like you can change. See, I can see that one. I got this one. Yeah. These were these. What like sometimes when I turn my PlayStation on, it'll have games that offer like a free costume stuff, and I just happened to download it just in case. Even though I never expect to play this. I was just like, I'll download it. So the hat, the scarf, the gloves. Like, watch this. Look. I know. That's why. You know the only thing I changed was his hair. I didn't have to change his nose. I didn't go through.
His nose is a little bit bigger than yours.
Well, I didn't. Yeah, but it was. I don't really care if it looked like me.
Oh, okay.
I'm just.
His mouth, chin, cheeks, ears. That's all ears.
Look at
Who's the golfer for those what? Or what?
that. Yeah, Payne Stewart.
What were they called? What was it? Anyway, that was
Knickers. That's what they're called.
Well, that's what he said. It's wearing it.
Under my robe, yeah.
Yeah. Look at the stars twinkling.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It was some special download for a couple days. These are scarves. You can change the scarves. But you get a lot. See, there's a lot of stuff you get too. This is just what I wouldn't have had anything really except the basic stuff. But I downloaded that. It was like downloaded for free, and this is how you get around. So this is my inventory, which I have nothing. But that's where you'll get different wands, and this is where you track your quests, all kind of stuff like that.
But you know what? I'm thinking for you watching this, that you know that ain't something like that.
What?
You know, a wizard.
Oh, I know.
You won't believe in that kind of stuff.
Oh, it don't bother me personally. Well, that's the problem. But that makes me like, that's why it's like hard for me to
watch it.
Yeah, because it's like it still has an effect on people. I just got something new. What did I get?
I know one thing. I like that cloak because it's
Wait, what is this? I need to take the robe off. Yeah.
Oh, the robe?
Oh, that's what I got.
Oh. Wow. See the bottom of that one. The one before that. Did you see the bottom of it? Look raggedy.
Yeah, it is raggedy. That's the school one. It has
Whoa.
has a bad like the schools are broken up. I don't know if you remember. We watched the movie, but remember they put the hat on their head and it told what group they were in, and the hat would talk. The hat that it would talk. They put the hat on the kid's head, and there was like 4 groups of different kids.
Oh, okay.
And then it'd say like I'm in group Hufflepuff. That's my group.
Yeah.
That's who I hang. That's who. It's like when in my dorms.
Yeah. I don't know, but I sure
See, I haven't got my pet yet. So you get your own pet. What is this? A pair of spectacles. Oh, okay. Hogwarts is the name of the school.
Oh my, that's a lovely name.
Hogwarts.
Warts.
Okay.
And your daddy's in there babysitting the dog.
All right. Okay, is that it? quest. Oh.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
What?
Fills our stone hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
Oh, it's crazy pictures. I'm late. I'm late. Simplify.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the great poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself
I stand
how an
out
old
so
woman
much.
like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales.
This outfit is
and
so
lived to
goofy
boast
looking,
about
dude.
it. Knowledge.
It's like a devil.
To the wise, age matters very little.
I think she's
Today
got back
we will review a
problems.
spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast. This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak Levioso. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Okay.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy. Levioso, this can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick lad.
I do enjoy lively duels. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A
Sounds like my
classroom duel
teachers.
is one thing,
I mean, they were
but
nice though.
battling dark wizards, or
Christian
as
school, they,
ever more
you know,
likely, goblins,
they
is a
treat you
different
like
kettle of Grindylows entirely.
adults.
Understood,
I mean,
Professor.
You know,
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can.
they, you know, expect
Perhaps Mr. Sallow
you
will
to
have
do
some
well.
ideas
It's
for
not
you.
like public school where they don't
Again,
give a crap
well
what you
done
do.
today. I shall
Mostly.
reach out soon with additional
Some
assignments.
schools, public schools are okay, but very, 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 very few.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Why do I keep seeing their chest? I only taught the.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good.
Wow,
Pleasure
he's a great
chatting with you.
influence.
I'm sure I'll see you
He's
soon.
got a
Perhaps somewhere
snake patch.
unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Lumos. 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 Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Ah.
Revelio.
So that can be some like the heck?
Lumos. Protego. Levioso.
What the heck?
Revelio. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Lumos.
How do I... What? How do I get in the freaking classroom?
Professor Roland tends to go on a bit. And someone has to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now,
oh
this
my!
will be a
I have the same hat on.
in your education on the art
I
of
have the
charm
same
work.
hat he's
But
got on.
I am confident that we
I
will
do.
take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms. Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Give me my flying broom. I just want to play Quidditch. Or whatever it's called. Is that what it's called? Quidditch?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
But yeah, Quidditch. I don't know where I got that right.
What better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at Accio's possible moment. Now, very good. Splendid! Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
I know everyone is
Accio.
Try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
No!
Stay focused.
Watch this. That is how it's done. I will get you back for that. There we go.
Okay. Oh.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What? We died?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. Phew.
Accio.
No.
Don't lose your composure.
Dang it.
Here we go.
Man.
Yes. Watch this. There we go.
It's the only chance I have right here. It's the only chance I have right here.
Very good.
Aww.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
I want to go again. I was trying to get too fancy with knocking hers off. I should just...
Class is dismissed. Gather your things over
Right, I
here.
can't be the best first day everything.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I transferred here from Wagad. My mother received an offer to teach divination here.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah,
I want to go again.
Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Revelio.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio.
Okay.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Madam Green has everything from ditties to sugar.
Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
Defense against the dark arts. Professor Hecat isn't timid. Should then...
Protego.
Comes to dark arts.
Revelio.
Now I'm gonna get all the way down.
Protego. Lumos.
Sharp within the move.
Frankly, I'd rather leave it.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Accidentally levitated Professor Roman's sandwich.
Jeez.
Revelio.
Think this place is big enough?
Hogwarts survives the reign of...
Revelio.
I think we should have a moon calf in charge. Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die.
Okay, let's go.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here. Seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harl. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment...
Okay. So I get it. You get to choose. I can get the Sebastian guy. He's kind of like the bad, the kid with the white blondish hair in the movies where he Slytherin's snake, whatever. The one that always disliked Harry. So I'm gonna stop here. I mean, it's a fun game. I mean, besides being witchcraft, I mean, it's as a Christian, I'm still trying to. Y'all gotta understand, this is not about. I'm not telling y'all what to do at all. I just, gotta decide if I want to play it or not. But so far, it's been fun. Okay. All right. Very interesting game. Let's see. Gear. Let's see what I got. Did I get anything else? I'd be curious to see what the money. don't know, this robe is kind of much. Yeah, I don't really want to wear a dress. That hat's gotta go. Change the hat. There we go. Yeah. Oh, mouse. Let's see what I got here. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. All right. Good night. God bless.